And welcome to the Wrestling Collector Zone. Today I have for you a special episode I came across while looking for some merchandise online, wrestling merchandise and memorabilia. I came across a collector that was out of Indiana that was about an hour and a half drive from me. And I was actually really happy to come across him because he was selling wrestling replica belts, and these were the original Wrestling Fig Co. belts, replicas, that were made like in '99 when WCW was still around, and they weren't like the WWE, WCW replica belts or anything like that. And it was real nice to come across these, and especially for the deal that the guy made for me coming out of state to actually pick them up was even better. At the end, I'll give you a little bit of an idea of where I probably won't say exactly what I paid, but I'll give you a little idea around what I paid overall for the lot, because I actually ended up with 5 replica belts. And the first one is the WWF Hardcore one, which those of you that are old enough to remember the Hardcore belt is supposed to look like this. It was the old WWF winged world title that was broken up, and Mick Foley was the first Hardcore champion in WWE. Or at that time it was WWF, and it was the old WWF once they stopped using the winged title. It was a broken up version with some duct tape on it that said Hardcore Champion on it, and he was awarded it by Vince McMahon, and that is when the Hardcore title started for a while until they got rid of it. But they actually did make a replica of it through the Wrestling Figs Co. company, and it actually does have the WWF certification sticker on it there as well. And this one is dated This one's dated 2001, so this one is a little bit older than the other ones I got. But that was the first one. The next one was the WCW television, and these are all adult-sized replicas. This is the WCW television title. This is the WCW World Tag Team Championship. This is the later dated Tag Team Championship, and again, this is dated 1999. So this was the later 90s WCW Tag Team title. Next up is, and this is my favorite from WCW, was the Cruiserweight title. And this one's dated 99 as well. Right before I was getting ready to leave to come back home, the guy had messaged me and seen if I had left yet. He said he had got home and saw it on the shelf and thought, why just keep one replica belt since he had got rid of the others? And he ended up making a deal with me and selling me the WCW World Heavyweight Championship as well. The only bad thing is this one is missing one of the medallion screws, but I can easily replace that for real cheap online. They still sell those. And this one is dated 99 as well. And this one has the Sting plate on it, so which those are interchangeable. If you want to change those out, you can change those out and buy other names. But those are the 5 belts that I ended up with. And it was great to find those because I've been looking for some replica belts for some time now to try to pick up. And I've been looking for the NWA World title at a reasonable price. Trying to find it at a reasonable price, but it's almost impossible to nowadays with the price of the replica belts, because when the replica belts first started coming out to the public back in the late 90s, they ran about like $200. And now most companies are selling them. I don't know, like I'm assuming they might be made out of better quality products. Maybe, who knows, it might cost some more to make them now, or they just wanted to up the price of the profit that they were making. But now it's like $500 a lot of times if you come across the replica belts. And so it was great to pick these up. And basically, the price that I ended up paying for these 5 belts, I ended up paying about half the price of what I would have paid for one new belt nowadays, with the new belts being $500. So I paid about $250, $275 for 5 belts, which is very cheap compared to if you look on the market with these. If you find these on eBay or you find them secondhand selling somewhere, a lot of people are selling them for about $150 a piece or so, $175. So I ended up getting them for a very good deal, especially coming out of state. I was really happy with the guy that I dealt with. He was real nice and everything. And for the most part, they're in real good, condition. There's a couple blemishes here and there, but nothing real big. But I just wanted to share these with you guys, show you what I picked up. This is definitely one of the better pickups I have had in a while, especially for the price that I got them at and how many I got. So overall, I was really happy. But this has been another episode of the Wrestling Collector Zone. Make sure you hit the like button if you like the content that I just showed you. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you're notified when we put out more videos. And, just feel free to share with your friends. Once we hit that 100 subscribers, we will start doing the giveaways as promised. And thanks again for watching. You guys have a great day and be safe out there in this world with what's going on at this point. Thanks again. This was the Wrestling Collector.